Okay, got a nice new mattress and box spring here, but I have a problem. It's been a while, had it some months, but any kind of sitting or any kind of movement, you can hear how squeaky the bed is. Even turning over at night makes this loud squeaking. It wakes me up. If you have this problem, it's no fun. Probably not very much fun for the neighbors either. And so today I'm going to show you how to fix that. What I'm going to need to do is flip the box spring up and I'll show you what's going on here. Unfortunately, this is from a name brand store. I'm just kind of surprised that it happened, but such is life. Things happen. Anyway, just flipping it upright. There we go. And now I'm going to need to do the same for the box spring. I'm just going to stand it up, get it going. Let me show you what's going on. It's actually, in the box spring itself, there's a piece of cardboard on top, and what's happening is that cardboard should have been glued down. It's been stapled here, and what's happened is some of the staples have started to come out, and so the cardboard itself is moving around. So what I'm going to do is take the box spring apart and glue that cardboard to the wood supports. So here goes. Going to be popping out all the staples all the way around it here to take the fabric off so that I can get at the glue and the cardboard on the other side. That's a lot of staples. Basically, it's a whole bunch of staples. I'm just going to be pulling all these staples out one by one. And really, I probably could just tear it off. Such nice and new. I almost hate to do that. There's so many of them. It really doesn't matter. And it's not really something you're ever going to see anyway. So maybe I'll just tear it off. So no big deal. And you can always re-staple it down. But it seems to be coming off nice and easy, except right up there. Seems around the corner is just a little rougher stuff. I'm actually going to pull those ones out, because it's got this corner guard deal right there. Again, I'm not really too worried about it. I can always just replace the staples. I'm more concerned with getting rid of the noise. And actually, I don't even know if I really need to take the entire thing off, because really all I need to do is get in between this cardboard. Ow! Yeah. Staples, be careful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just kind of pry that down, dribble enough wood glue down there, keep it from moving, and then put it back and put the weight of the mattress back on it, so that'll hold it down. And I'm just going to pretty liberally just dribble the glue in there. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so a lot of my sound is actually coming from the sides here. You can kind of see my hand through there. And you can see when I'm pushing down, it's just rubbing against that edge. So that's going to be the critical spot to get the glue. And really the manufacturer of this thing definitely did not do a good job. Look at even this wood, how, you know, it's just really low grade lumber. I mean, that's pretty bad. Bottom of the barrel stuff here. But anyway, so I'm going to glue all this down, and I'm going to just like liberally, I've got this jumbo bottle of wood glue here. I'm going to liberally squirt it in there and, you know, put the mattress back on and let it weigh this thing down. I may need to get a brush or something to really push it in there. A paintbrush may be the way to go here. Just to make sure I'm actually getting it in between there. And definitely around the edges is going to be key here. Paintbrush or something to squeeze it back there. Okay, so now I just got a little chip brush, paintbrush. I'm gonna push this in there really good. You've got to move fast before the stuff dries. Squeeze it in there nice and good. I really want it on both sides. This is what's going to do the trick here. Get rid of this noise from the squeaking mattress. Probably going to use this whole bottle of wood glue, but it's worth it. It's probably about $8. Get rid of the noise here. I'm just going to seal that to the deal, and I'm going to continue right along on the bottom here as well as the top. I'm actually going to work with the bottom first since gravity's on my side here. And just push it down in there. Again, you can see no wood, no glue was used when this was constructed, only staples, so I really should have put some glue in there. That's just a poor deal. Okay. This is where gravity is not going to work for me, but I'll kind of just use the brush to work for me instead here. I definitely would like to put this on a lot thicker up there. 2 hands on there. Okay, now I'll just take the brush and push it on up in there. And it's already wanting to dry there, or at least get sticky. Okay. So now it's going to be pretty much at each individual area here. Just going to keep it going. And use the brush and really put it down in there. Some of this has more staples in it, which is good. It's probably something that can be followed up if if I get any more individual squeaks at one particular spot, I'll always add more glue, and it might be good to actually flip this thing up the other way and then drain some glue down that side, since on this side gravity's working for me, but when I get to the other side it's more difficult. There was a case of gravity not working for me. I'll just use the brush again, squeeze that down in there as much as possible. The main thing is for it to be able to get a good bond once we squeeze it down. You may want to use a drop cloth or something down below in case it drips any glue. I'm not too worried about it. Again, this was just some poor quality on the part of the manufacturer. People are going to put weight on the box spring, so it's kind of silly that they wouldn't catch this. I'm sure a lot of people having bad experiences out there. Anyway, this is one way you might remedy it. Okay. You can see some parts are a lot worse than other parts. But now, once we got lots of glue on, the important part is going to be putting some weight on it. And that's where the mattress is going to come in handy. It's putting that back on top of it, keeping the weight on it for about a half hour. Test it out. You'll want to use a disposable brush for this. Okay, so now I'm going to fold it back down. That's the fun part. Oh. Probably going to need to kind of get out of the way here. Lift up. Mattress. Slide it up and over. There we go. Now I can push down the box spring here. Theory. Pull the mattress back up. Get it past those bumpy parts in the road. Alright. Slam it down. And now the mattress can keep weight on it. You can see when I'm sitting down already a lot less squeaking going on. A whole lot less squeaking going on. Which is good. That squeaking was driving me nuts. Oh, so I got no squeaking now. Even tested it out here. Oh, so much better. Tiny bit right here. You know, again, any areas where I really notice it might be a spot for me to hit again, but for sure it is so much better. Just gonna let that glue dry. I think that's really gonna do the trick. You know what, I forgot to put the stuff down there back on, but I may need to glue a couple areas again anyway, but you got the general idea here. I'll let it dry And man, I think that's gonna do it. Anyway, that's how you can fix a squeaking box spring or mattress. Good to go. Alright, so it worked out extremely well. And I can sit down. You know, it's not that I don't have a squeak or anything here and there, but compared to what it was, it really is like night and day. The way it was, I couldn't do anything as far as sitting wise without it waking me up. Now I can jump on it, and that's maybe the bed itself squeaking the frame, but no more of the really bad squeaking that it was given. After I had done it, I had one spot right here that what I had to do was reach up underneath to re-glue it to finish it off. And this is something you can do if you need to. You know, this may take 1 or 2 runs at it if it didn't get it all the first time. I'll show you what I did here was just take the brush, and what I was able to do was just put the glue right on the brush head like this itself, and then reach that up underneath there and push it into the spot directly where it was squeaking. So I was able to just do it in place without lifting the whole mattress up. But if I needed to, if I had a bad spot, that's, you know, I could just redo it. And what I could have done is flipped it up the opposite way, and that way gravity would be working for me, and I could glue the opposite end down. And if the squeaks come back down the road, that's what I'll do, is just flip it up the opposite way, and that way I can re-glue it. And if it's just one minor spot, I can do it this way, just by reaching up and in. I didn't bother to put the fabric back on the bottom. I don't really care about it, but if I wanted to, I could go around and re-staple that on, but no big deal. But anyway, once again, I'm very happy with it. I think I'll get a much better night's sleep. So if you run into this, that's one way you may be able to remedy it. Good to go.